Okay, no need for a long introduction. These are French onion pork chops. I don't really do the boneless ones, but these were given to me from my local food bank, so I decided to do something other than breakfast pork chops with them, and I came up with the perfect solution. You can also do this with bone in. But here are my seasonings, and of course, let your meat soak in lemon and lime juice, you guys, for at least 30 minutes, and scrub it vigorously. That's how you clean your meat. These are garlic and onion powder. You know that is a must. And there's my adobo. I didn't season too much, lightly seasoned. It already has a bit of dash of soy sauce on it because you don't want too much seasoning because the French onion soup itself and the gravy is going to give it a nice flavor, plus with the Gruyere cheese. Now I have about glazed my pan with olive oil and let it set on medium high. Then once I flip them after 3 minutes, because we're not going to cook them all the way because once we put them back in the pan, they're going to cook. Okay? I chop my onions up and see all that this pan is well seasoned, but we're going to get all the brown stuff that came from the pork chops and we're going to grind it up in there. That's all flavor, honey. She is good in flavor. Now, once we do that, I'm going to put in probably a fourth cup of flour, and that's a half a cup, but I decided to take it down a notch. I don't want my gravy too thick. Now, spread it evenly around as I like so. And then you're going to cook it off. Let that flour taste cook off for a little bit. So you're just going to scrub it around in the pan. I know it's going to look a mess to you, but that's how you make homemade gravy. And plus, it's giving that onion some flavor. Now, this is a can of French onion soup. I'm pouring in that flour mixture with the onions. And then once I finish with that, I'm going to fill that soup can up with water. And that should be enough to make my gravy. I only had nothing but three little pork chops I cooked for myself. The rest I fried for my children. Now, cooking off some more so we won't get that flour taste. I'm cheating, you guys. I used some browning sauce to give it that dark, rich color flavor. But, hey, who doesn't every now and then? That's my water. Reminding you, I used the can of soup, the soup can. Utilize what you got. And then you're just going to cook that, and I put it on low. Once I'm going to cover and let it get to a little bubble, then I'm going to place my pork chops back in and let them simmer on low for a little bit till they come back to a bubble. I'm adding gravy on top, and I do this right before I put on the Gruyere cheese. I didn't have Gruyere cheese. I had provolone this time, but it still works. But Gruyere cheese, you just give it that extra flavor that's, oh my gosh. Then I come in, try to be all fancy, dip a little gravy onto it just makes the cheese look so much pretty melted up in that pork chop. You can do this with chicken as well, like French onion chicken, it's all good. And bam, there we go. You see the onions, the caramelization, that cheese melted in there. I plated this up. I paired it beside some fresh green beans and some homemade scalloped potatoes with extra gravy. Now, tell me that don't look good. Can't you just, taste it now. Bye-bye. Till next time. Mwah.